one of the things that helped me the most to get through was love. Like, being able to ask for help was very hard. But once I actually did that, I realized like how many people loved me and supported me and was there for me. It's more so that we all have things that we go through. We have different experiences, and sometimes it takes some time to get through certain challenges that we have, and that's okay. And so I had to learn to be okay with that, despite some of the things that I went through in order to get to where I am now. And, if you're finding that you are going through something and you are afraid to speak up to, a friend or family member because you don't know what they're going to think, there is a emergency services line that's local. The number is 434 297 1800, I believe. That line is through Region 10. You can also Google Region 10 Emergency Services. They have clinicians on board who would be willing to talk to you, to have a conversation, to help you as far as like letting you know what resources are available. And it doesn't necessarily mean that like if you call someone, then that means you got to go to the hospital or, something traumatic is happening. It's just to be able to access a resource. So that way, what your next step is, and it will be able to help you with that and tell you what's available for you locally if you feel comfortable going somewhere locally within your community. If you don't feel comfortable going somewhere locally, that's been one of the benefits of virtual. You don't have to worry about walking into an office and someone seeing you. You just sign on with your clinician and you can see them in the privacy of your own home. So there's a lot of different avenues of ways that that we can receive the support and the help that we need.
Oh, but thank you so much for the amazing tips. I will put that number in my caption for folks to have that, Crystal. And I appreciate your time today with just educating me on this plethora of information about how to self-care, how to truly self-care. One of the things you were going through the tips and that sleeping piece, I was like, oh yeah, that's me. That's me. It might be time for a little checkup. But thank you. And I really value your work that you're doing in our hometown. It's courageous, really, because it takes a lot to go back in your hometown and do anything, really. But the awesome thing about it is that you're home. You're with our community. So thank you for uplifting our community. And with